Oh, yawn.
What is wrong with you guys? When is this gonna end?
Hi, my name is Carla Shaw. You can stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one. I don't need friends, they disappoint me.
Hi, I'm Todd LaRue. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. I feel like a deer in the headlights of love.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. Can I ask you kind of a weird question?
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. I am the queen of the universe. The waves part, and they engulf me, and the water is warm.
Or just one. I can see the Statue of Liberty from here.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. I can't stand it when she touches me.
People say that time heals all wounds.
My name's Buddy.
Listen, it's a question I ask myself daily. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one.
What's the riddle? What's the riddle? What's the punchline?
You know, I never figured it out. I subscribe to this channel on YouTube that has all this weird shit on it, believe it or not, and it's not the VEECEE. I do watch other things, and it is so ridiculous that every once in a while I'll just clip one off. My theory, guys, my theory is that was like some kind of weird dating site, or they were auditioning for like a local commercial. Those are my two leaders in the clubhouse. But the fact that I kept saying, you know, if you could stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one, I think was the tell. But then the fact they're doing like karate poses or like those weird like dating website things, like where they would like show me another side of you, and then they like hop 360. It was anyway.
Yeah. What are you talking about? I saw Todd LaRue at the VC meetup in LA.
Todd LaRue, help me.
You don't remember that guy? He's the second guy in the video. No, man. You never played the video?
No, the video I just played. That is a guy from the VC?
Yes.
No shit. All right, we're going to play that in the bonus tracks. I had no idea. The guy who says about the deers of love?
No, I'm just kidding here.
Oh, you sold it, Jason.
Look, I was hook, line, and sinker. I mean, because
God damn, man.
there were some potential VCers in that. I mean, you know, the guy that looked like he had been in a Kmart parking lot all night casing for, you know, Youngs, and he put his finger up like this. He tried to do the DJ Khaled, except he looked like, you know, Fred Mertz kind of thing. Nobody will get that one. Wow, what a time to be alive. Let's see. The gallery is filling up nicely. Hopefully they were not turned off by that sexually charged video I just played. But while we're here, first in, I am one of us. Good evening. Hello. Grasshopper TV. This is our guy in Canada. Hello. Hey, people, getting settled in, getting ready to watch it. Tomorrow is Stunty's birthday, so shout out to Stunty. Well, Stunty usually sends me gifts on his birthday. It's a real weird arrangement we have, so I'm looking forward to whatever that is. Paul McClellan, love the smell of vinyl in the evening. Hey, everyone. I don't know about that one. That one is because, you know, sometimes records do stink. Hang on, let's do this. There we go. I think my views got messed up. Uh-oh. That's not good. There they are. I don't know what's going on. Chris Record Talks here. Record collectors rule. Spotify listeners rule. See, this is what I'm talking about. Are we in the midst of a Jets and Sharks situation going on? Well, we're going to find out. Action-packed program tonight. Oh, no. Vinyl Kicks 86. These people are hella lame. Tough. It's a tough one. But I don't know if you're wrong or not. Richard's Vinyl Tap House is here. This is scaring me. Should I stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one? It's a great question. It's a question we're going to answer, Richard, by the end of tonight's program. I promise. I promise. It's also NCAA tourney time. So anytime we have like the big sports competing, the views are down. So we're just going to let it all hang out. Nobody's checking this out. So we're going to be all about just doing whatever we can. That's why the thumbnail, I asked ChatGPT what kind of thumbnail to design for the show. And it was really focused on saying something about war or conflict. So I'm like, I'll try it. So of course the thumbnail, I'm sure you guys saw, it says "Vinyl War?" ? We'll see what happens. It also said I shouldn't have my date in the thumbnails anymore. So we'll see. We'll see if the computers are right. I'm not sure. Boo Trader is here. Good evening, Stunty. Google was okay. Brian. Dom. Is it dark Dom or light Dom? Doesn't matter. It's Dom by any shade. The OG surface noise panel. I think so. Yeah. Who was our fourth originally, guys? You remember? Who was the quad? Was it Jose? Was it Jose?
Jose.
All right. It was Jose. Okay.
That's a hell of a compliment for me, so I'll take it. You know.
Does he owe you money? That's usually my first hook. This compliment come with Mark Boyd has made it. Hello, Mark. I definitely consider myself on the music lover side. All right, good. We're gonna get into it. Vinyl Latte is here, one of the co-hosts of Chasing Better Sound. I think the next episode, next Wednesday. Check your local listings. When I go record shopping, I always stop at 5 or 6 stores. Now you get it, Louis. Louis gets it. That's why you're here. Oh, Vinyl Dreamscape Sean is here. Hello. B-Sides. I don't think B-Sides ever comes in too often. Look at this.
Hey, Jenny.
What did I do to deserve this? I thought I was on the poo-poo list, Jen. Come on. It's good to see you. Peter W. is here. If you flung a final album hard enough, it could decapitate your enemy. Should we try that? Is that an invitation for decapitation? We'll find out. Stay tuned. Joel is here. Static ATX. It's getting ready for Record Store Day. Where is the Humpty Hump Nose to Groove Speaker? Is that just for daytime? What does that mean?
There's some controversy going on right now. Nathaniel Mars has been doing a reaction show daily, and somebody showed up to his stream. It looked like me, sounded like me with my same background, but it was not me, and it's kind of alarming. He had like a big nose and glasses and a wig on, and I'm like, listen, it's not me. I don't know what to tell you guys. This guy's name is Dr. Gons. I have no idea who he is.
All I can say is this. Welcome officially to the VECE when you have imitators and trolls. That's really the sign. Actually, the real sign, Arnaldo knows this, is when you get the number one troll, Six Beetle. When he just finds you and just lights you up. Arnaldo knows this. Arnaldo's never even said one word to this guy. He just hates me so much. He came to Arnaldo.
But I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know.
Actually, Chris.
I don't know what Joel's talking about. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm starting to think this is a bit. Is this a bit? Is this? Am I being taken on? Yes.
Yes.
All right. Unbelievable.
Tonight, chance.
What's that?
That's 2 for 2. They got you twice.
Guys, it's been a week. It's been a week, guys. Sound Mind Tom is here. Would love to go to 5 or 6 stores instead of one, but I'm married. Oh, Tom, I see what you did there, and I approve. Alan Always is here. Good evening. Alan Decoy Cards is here. Even folks, I'm jealous of Arnaldo and Chris wearing hoodies. It was 90 degrees here. Well,
I'll trade any day. I will trade.
Listen, you know I'll have a hoodie on in the summer shows too. Don't worry about that.
Wait till we pull out the tank tops in the tank season. Thank you very much. It's going to be for Sweeps Week, or it's going to be our lowest attended stuff. We'll have to see. We have kind of a unique following, and sometimes I think I know Wyoming Dave would love the tank season. Wyoming Dave is tank season all year round, right, Wyo? Tell us in the comments below. Oh, no. Splitting image is of source. I don't know what this means.
Sourcese?
Scorsese, is that Martin Scorsese? Not to be confused with Martin Scorsese, but Martin Scorsese. Oh, here we go. No, this is a waiter. Once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. Record talk. There we go. See, Chris is weaving all the. He's weaving all the imagery that we're doing into the show. Hang on, let make you a mod, Jen. That's the least I can do. You came here in the spirit of fellowship, Jen. You're a mod. Let's see. Okay, guys, I think we've done the damn thing. Yeah, there's Tom, Hiring District. Good evening, Tom. Hockey season winding down. I'm sure. Are you watching NCAA? I think we're getting a lot here. And I can't put that comment up. I'm gonna instead put this nice one up from Eddie Perez. He's just saying hello. Oh, he doesn't say hello to me. Eddie, are we on the outs? He says hello to everyone but me. Usually that means that person is sour with the non-named person. So Eddie, have I soured you like milk? Please tell me. Please tell me in the comments below. I hope not. Well, this is Surface Noise. Welcome to the Show of Record, Talking Records. Concert Buddy here, you there. Appreciate you joining us on a busy Thursday evening. If you're listening to the podcast immediately thereafter, I don't know what to tell you. I don't have my crystal ball. The show can go in a lot of different directions, but the one direction it's going to go is record talk. So buckle up. Let's do some introductions, and we're going to talk about the wild and wacky world of record collecting. First, he's back to his old tricks. He's back as the first person waiting backstage like clockwork. We had to get the intermediaries involved because that contract was not paying dividends on the attendance policy. It's Arnaldo. The channel, if you're scoring at home, is Fidelios_frequency. Good evening, Arnaldo.
Chance, you went on mute.
I went on mute.
Yes, you're on mute.
No.
Yes, now you're back. Okay. Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me back.
Who's pulling the strings? This is unbelievable. And then Groucho Marx look-alike. I'm not sure. They said he looked like Humpy Hump. It's the Groove Seeker Chris, also known as Arnaldo is losing signal. There he is. He came back. Groove Seeker Chris, welcome.
Hello, everybody. Good to see you.
Oh no! Whoa! Hang on, we got to flash that up.
Jeez, what's going on here?
Wow. I mean, I can't disagree with that. You know, had Duke lost today, anytime Duke loses an NCAA tournament, Chris, did you know this? An angel gets its wings. It's a fact.
Yeah, absolutely. If Duke lost today, we would have canceled the stream and partied for sure. That's how much
it would have been Franklin Street somewhere. That's all I'm saying. And then he's going to be on a silver bird. Or maybe I don't know if they're silver anymore. A steel bird. I don't know if they're made of steel. A tin bird. A bird taking him to the West Coast. Some would say the best coast. In the morning. His name is Jason Rojas. His attendance at VinylCon mandatory. Good evening, Jason.
If you see me at LA VinylCon, I will be shilling CDs.
Oh, no.
You know, we'll be shilling classics. You know, Gin Blossoms. You know what I'm saying? You know, R.E.M. Monster. You know, Nirvana Nevermind. Near Mint.
Whoa, Near Mint.
Promo. You know,
look at this guy.
Cut out.
See, here's the thing. When Jason zigs, the rest of the VC zags. Wilco, you're bringing a full arsenal of the CDs. The CDs.
It's like, these are clean. They don't skip, right? Can you imagine me? Clean, don't skip.
Are you bringing your Discman? Are you bringing your Discman on the plane?
Right. Some guys just.
He's got a sound burger, and then he's got a Discman, and then he just pushes the sound burger.
Can you imagine like that Discman, the one with the anti-shake? Still works, bro. Still works. You know, it's like tossing it up.
Got it for parts. Mark, Project Gemini says Gin Blossoms. Wow, that's real old school. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I do want to say, so Catherine is here. She says, hello. Catherine, sorry about the passing of your father. I saw that on your page. Thoughts and prayers. I hope you're doing okay and hope the family's doing okay. But I'm glad to see you here. We'll try to do some horribly bad jokes to change the mood in your attitude.
Jenny's comment's funny. Can you show that?
He's a VinylCon scandalist. Well, this is Mr. Scandal. I don't know if you met him. He was we actually had to cut him out of that intro with the 5 or 6 stores thing. He came up and he had a mustache. He looked like Bruce Super Chris. He said, CDs? Gotcha. All right. Well, you know how to do this if you've been watching this show for any length of time or if you're new. First of all, welcome. We do some current events in the world and the hobby of record collecting. Then we get into some topics. We fire it off. We cut it about halfway through. We call it podcast proper, but ultimately everything ends up in a podcast, just different forms. So let's do some current events, guys. Everyone loves. The Home Office says we can only show this video a couple more times, but it is arguably our best clip off. But I've got a new one. Wait, that's a tease. See you in a second.
I've got news for you.
That's right, Arnold. We do have news for you. Current events coming at you. We like to talk about the fiscal part of the hobby too. So this is math and numbers talk. Buckle up. This is what sets this show apart from anything else in the VEE CEE. And I'm going to throw up something. If you're visual, this is why you should watch live, because we have the visual to go with the comedic stylings that no one asked for. So the first thing on the agenda, throw it up to the stage. Pow. I got to make it bigger so it makes more sense. Pow, 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 pow. So the RIAA, Recording Industry Association of America. I'm already botched that one up. It says that in 2025, annual revenue of vinyl surpassed $1 billion in a total industry of $11.5 billion. And the $1 billion of vinyl represented nearly 50% of the format's global total. So we kind of talked about this last week in the sense that there was that website that's talking about like predictions and said by 2029 it was going to be some really crazy numbers. So this is a little bit along the same veins, but this is just a look back kind of situation. So here's some highlights. 2025, U.S. recorded music hit a record high, 11.5 billion. That's with a B. Streaming revenues grew to 9.5 billion. For the fifth straight year, streaming represented 82% of total U.S. revenue. Paid streaming, remember that paid streaming grew to 106.5 million accounts, with associated revenues reaching 6.4 billion, or if you're doing some math, 55.3% of total U.S. revenue. The U.S. remained the largest paid subscription market, comprising 1/3 of the format's global value. In the 19th consecutive year of growth, up 9.3% in 2025, vinyl surpassed 1 billion. Ready for that? 1 billion in U.S. sales, nearly 50% of the format's global total. We'll come back to that in a second. And vinyl continued to lead physical formats in 2025, adding more than 3 times the revenue of CDs and selling 46.8 million units versus 29.5 billion. So that's a lot of numbers. I'm sure everyone wrote everything down. There will be a quiz at some point. I don't know what the prize will be. Arnaldo, this is right in your wheelhouse. I'm sure you're privy to some of this. Is any of this surprising to you? And is it going to continue? I guess is the real question. I hope for your livelihood, I hope so. But there are a lot of, we live in challenging times. So, we'll take the first part first. What do you think about the U.S. being roughly half of the global total of vinyl sold?
That's not surprising at all. What is surprising, though, is it is in growth, right? 19th consecutive year plus 9%.
Right.
That's a surprising 10% year over year.
Yeah.
Is a pretty healthy growth margin, growth figure. I'm a little surprised though, because from my perspective, I think quantities of vinyl runs are lower.
It's got to be the accelerated price, right? Yeah, I mean the price.
It could be the price. It could be that there's more titles out there, but per title, in my opinion, from my experience, it's either flat or maybe a little bit less. But I could be mistaken. You know, I'm not like one label is not representative of everyone. So it's very well. And then you got Taylor Swift that.
Yeah, Mark makes a comment here. Yeah, Mark says, interesting. I read a similar article. Yeah, Mark says, I read a similar article that claims that the huge vinyl increase was due to Taylor Swift. No joke. Well, yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Dylan Noble Records is dropping by. Hey, Dylan says, to put this in perspective, snow shovels hit 11 billion last year. Snow shovels. So that's called level setting our expectations. I mean, Listen, everybody needs a snow
How much
shovel.
does a shovel cost?
That's a great
I don't know
question.
this.
I haven't bought one in years. I mean, I'm sure they're more expensive than the last time. I want to say $30. Tell us in the chat. Any Home Depot aficionados, tell us. Snow shovels. See, Dylan, you've hijacked the show. You brought snow shovels into the conversation. Chris, what do you think about this? Do you think? I mean, obviously, we're partial to the format. Anything stick out at you, especially when it's relative to some of those streaming numbers?
Yeah, so the first thing is I'm wondering if the U.S. sales is representative of not U.S. consumers purchasing it, but exports, because aren't most of the pressing plants on in our country? I mean, there's obviously global ones, but I would think a lot of them comes out of us. Second thing is I think this is promising, but streaming revenues continue to grow, right? So at some point, that's going to flatline or drop physical media sales, I would think. But it's kind of crazy. It makes sense to me. I think Decoy put up in the chat like $42 a record if you do the rough math. Yeah. So I don't know. It's pretty cool. I think a lot of it has to do with price increases. I don't see how Taylor Swift though would be able to make up that difference in units, unless I'm reading the wrong statistic. But maybe she's bringing in an alternative demographic that's buying more than her records. It's a possibility, and everybody's talking about the used market. Not counted here, but I still think that new records would sell way more than used records.
Yeah, that's kind of what when we talk these numbers. Obviously, this is new. I don't think they've figured out a SoundScan effective way of capturing used. Particularly, I mean, all the places we talk about finding vinyl that are off the grid, talking about antique malls, talking about pop-ups, talking about sometimes you find them in gas stations, and I'm talking about used records, right? So yeah, these numbers again to level set are new. Now, Jason, I read a rumor somewhere that said that of this $1 billion in sales, approximately 750,000 was your shootout purchases. Is this accurate, or am I getting bad information?
This is false. This is false flag. This is fake news. All I can say is keep on making them. Keep on pressing them, Taylor. Keep on, getting that glitter vinyl that sounds like poop. Keep going. Keep going.
Is this part of the new decorations of the Casa de Rojas? Are you going to frame these in some way?
CDs, glitter vinyl, next steps. Why hasn't anyone ever said this sounds like poop? I mean, that's right. Nobody plays vinyl.
No one listens to it. Yeah.
My mistake. Like, hey.
I thought I was the only one who got those emails every time they did another 7-inch, but Jason is the conversion. He's top of that email distro. They're like, we've got three easies from Rojas here. Yeah. Unbelievable. Well, here's the good news, guys. Anytime we talk about these numbers, they're always in a positive direction. And when there's more vinyl sales, there's more vinyl opportunities. So I do think that's a good thing. And it's also more fodder for us to just, take a poo-poo on some of this stuff, as we should. We got to.
Well, I mean, again, if you don't like the glitter, why don't we just put some liquid in it? Come on.
Oh, no, hang on. Arnaldo was telling us backstage. Maybe we'll get into the bonus tracks. There was an altercation. The Jaws record. There was an issue. We'll talk about it in bonus tracks. But too soon. Well, anyway, so there's one thing for current events. The other one I'm going to bring up is, let me pull this down and put up our other imagery. We like talking reissues, and one thing that we talk about when it comes to reissues is vinyl file. In fact, Arnaldo did a video about the vinyl file series, and I think they were inspired hearing that Arnaldo had featured them and was potentially going to buy more, that they came out with. Arnaldo, isn't this your favorite record? Marvin Gaye, I Want You? Is this what Anthony Fantana asked if you wanted press? Tell us.
It's not my favorite Marvin Gaye record, but it is a good one.
It is a good one. I mean, listen.
Who are the notes by this time?
It says includes new liner notes by producer and songwriter Salam Reni. But this is interesting, and I don't know this guy. So Salam, no judgment.
Salam Reni. He produced Amy Winehouse's Black to Black, right?
Okay.
No, the first one. Sorry, the first one.
Really?
He produced the first one.
My question is, my man's he's got every other letter in his name appears to be capitalized. I'm assuming that's intentional. Is that a statement, or was this just bad copy? I'm not familiar. Arnaldo, you know more about him. Is this how his name always looks? That's just a question.
I don't know, actually.
Interesting. I mean, this is my introduction to his name. It's a very interesting name. Anyway, it says Marvin Gaye's original #1 R&B album in '76, featuring the #1 hit title song. I think Wyoming Dave enjoys that song. The song recently launched back into prominence due to a sample from Kendrick Lamar in his, quote, The Heart Part 5, remastered from the original analog tapes for a new audiophile edition. Hey, it looks like the source, AAA. That's what we like to see. Assembled master reel, Joe Nino Hernes. Joe Nino Hernes. So the question, of course, at $40, Groove Seeker, how many copies have you pre-ordered? 5? I'm
going to get this. Yeah, I'm going to get this, but not 5.
Boy, let's do it. There we go.
Yeah.
I went to the store today to see if they had it. They didn't have it, of course.
Well, this is like yeah. It's yeah. Yeah, March 19th. Guys, what's going on here? That's street date, right?
I know, right?
Hold up, Arnaldo. Did they actually know that the title was being released? Did they know?
That's a better question.
I
don't know, but the associate wrote it down and says it's best that I've noticed that whenever I say that customers are coming in asking for certain titles, they try to send them. So.
Yikes.
So Arnaldo, cover your ears. Is it possible that Arnaldo's photo has been taken from a security camera and they have it by the register and they said, look out for this guy. He has a lot of questions.
No, but he wrote it down. He's like, what's the name of it again? And I told him again.
You're training the staff. Way to go.
Have all the other ones. That's a good sign.
Coming soon, maybe, to the You Discover store, thanks to Arnaldo. Tremendous. Rojas, what about you? Are you grabbing one of these? I know that you haven't got every single vinyl file series. You're not grabbing. Well, why don't you like Marvin Gaye? Let's get into.
I like this single, but I believe half of this record is instrumentals, which
that's the beauty of the record. It's like this long suite.
Okay, so here's a beautiful CD from 94. 92, I'm sorry, 92.
These pops. Unbelievable. He's going full CD on this. Transformation. Hello.
If you look at here, it says AADAD. Okay, DAD, digital, analog, digital,
Incredible. So I'm going to put you down. Hang on. I have to write this down. The home office. Jason, no.
It could be worse,
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Man.
It could be. It could always be.
I'm interested.
I have to mention one thing, that there's 2 versions of it.
Hang on. 2 versions of this album? Or this? What do you
There's
mean?
a version with a bonus album.
This release, this is bonus tracks, side B? No,
Chance, go back and Google or whatever, put Marvin Gaye in there or I Want You, and you'll see the other one come up. It's not the only one. There's 2 versions.
There's 2 vinyl file versions?
Yes, there's a double vinyl that has the session.
Oh, yeah. So that was the deluxe edition that came out on CD a long time ago. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean they're doing the vinyl version too.
What?
Oh,
interesting.
Let me type this up. This is on the website, yeah?
Yes, it's on the website. Chance, I think your keyboard works, right?
Oh no! Listen, we don't have a keyboard here anymore. We had to do budget cuts to pay for the lighting in here now. So Vinyl File is putting out a different version.
At the same time, they're putting out 2 versions: a single album and a double album. The double has also the session, like the session tapes of outtakes, and like as Chris was saying, it was probably on the bonus CD of the deluxe that came out 15 years ago, right?
20 years ago. They did a deluxe CD for the 3 big ones What's Going On, Let's Get It On, and this one, and like both had a bonus disc with like live and alternative stuff.
Do you need the link? I can get you.
No, I have it. Hang on, I found it in a different place. Hopefully, this doesn't give my computer viruses, or else I'll have to find.
It's on the same. Was that a screenshot that you had there?
No, it was You Discover.
Okay, so
hang on. So here, I found it on everyone's favorite website, the Vinyl District. I want to give a cheap plug to the Vinyl District, whatever this is. They said the TVD, the Vinyl District Radar. So the first part of this article talks about the vinyl file piece. Check. We've already talked about that. And then, as Arnaldo was talking about, in tandem, Universal will unveil I Want You To. Ooh, it's like a sequel. I like it. A special 2 LP set featuring bonus tracks, alternate takes, rarities, first issued on CD in 2003, and now on vinyl for the first time with an additional new mix of a title song, pressed on 180-gram vinyl, because you know that always sounds better. The packaging houses an exclusive lithograph, introductory liner notes by acclaimed Cincinnati-born R&B artist and sought-after songwriter Aaron Ray. Aaron with an A. So he's worked with Chris Brown and John Legend. Boom, boom.
So it's not the same. It's not a vinyl file deluxe. It's just Universal doing a deluxe outside of the vinyl file series, right?
Well, they added the vinyl file plus you get the second LP, the bonus material. So, so it's basically like the CD deluxe version. You're getting it all on vinyl now. Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Here we go. Thank you, Jason, for the link. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Yeah. So here's the.
So if you scroll down,
right,
you'll see 3 options to buy this, right?
Wow. Okay. Well, hey, listen, if you're into this album, this is great. So you got the vinyl file at $39.98. You've got the non-vinyl file, I Want You To, that Arnaldo's alluding to, $37.99. And then guess what? They give you the opportunity to purchase both for a low price, $69.99. $69.99.
That's this is cool because on What's Going On, when they did the anniversary edition, I think the second disc was like the Detroit mixes and stuff. So I like when they do. I like when they do this stuff. It's cool.
Hey, all about it. Thank you, Arnaldo, for bringing that to my attention. I was unaware.
I mean, that is cheaper than. Let me put it in the private chat. You can show it if you want.
Hang on. Is this another CD?
No. It's hilarious.
No? Oh, all right.
Okay, so if that's at $69.98 for 3, right? Now, if you show this one, this one's special.
Paying $40 for a single, for a double.
Oh wait, Arnaldo, hang on. Let me move this. Sorry, long one. Let me better hold on to your butts, as they said in Jurassic Park. This is quite the appetizer, as Jason would like to say. Are you ready for this? Buckle up. One of these nights by the Eagles.
Yes, $79.98.
Yes.
3 LPs.
Watch it swirl and twirl, boy.
Oh man.
Just when you think you're out, they bring you back in with something like this. Wow. But it has a book.
The dude. I fucking hate the Eagles, man.
Come on now.
You come on.
What did the Eagles ever do to you?
Show me on the Billboard charts where the Eagles hurt you.
I don't know. I just don't really like them.
Well, no judgment. Oh, we do have a question. Pete, Music in the House, asked, do you keister a vinyl file into VC Prison? Don't know. But I will say, I don't know how the other guys feel. We'll check their temperature. I kind of like what Vinyl File's doing. I'm not buying everything, but they're taking some swings. It's $40. Presents as a premium opportunity option, and hey, keep on keeping on.
Again, interesting titles. That's good. That's key.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing that you're showing right now, no, not key. No.
What are the other 2 LPs? I mean, you guys are really.
It's a live.
Arnaldo, if you get it, we're not going to shame you. We support our friends.
5?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
you're scraping the barrel.
Right. And the thing is, I didn't know about it until I was like, streaming an album, and then like when the album was done, it was doing, songs, whatever, new songs, new releases, and then this live Eagles thing pops up, and I'm like, wait a minute, Eagles covering Chuck Berry. What is this?
Oh man.
What is this?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Peter W. I wasn't sure if we'd talk about this. I'm sorry, Peter. He says, don't forget the Rhino $450 10 LP Grateful Dead Mondo box set. Yeah, Bianco sent it to me earlier in the week, and I considered it, but I figured it'd probably be old news by now. So I'm trying to keep it contemporary. Plus, is anybody on the dais getting a 10 discer of the Grateful Dead from Mondo?
I purposely don't buy Grateful Dead vinyl box sets because then I would have no other records but Grateful Dead vinyl box sets. But it's an essential thing. It's the movie soundtrack, right?
Yeah, Gabby's enthused. Gabby says Mondo is officially back. We were worried about them on their own life support, but they're officially back with this Dead box. So there you go.
I'm surprised I got the rights to that.
If you're a Dead fan, that's what your collection is. It's all
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah, it's hard. It's and you can stream all that stuff, but pretty, at any given time. There's too much to own. It's too much.
Jason, what do you say about this? Hang on, Seaferg, who likes to come in and throw some salt in their eyes, says only the edgiest, coolest of humans hate the Eagles. Jason,
No, I don't hate the Eagles. No, man.
No, he's talking about me, and yeah, I am edge and I am cool, and I don't give a shit. That's how I roll. I don't like the Eagles.
Yeah, my man.
Come on.
All right, well, enough of current events. We got Groove Seeker fired up. We don't need that.
I'm just saying, Seaferg, you wait when that comes out. You're going to get a lot of VC, videos about that album, how they were all into the Eagles when they were born. They
were born Eagle fans. It's a tough road to be. All right, let's talk topic du jour of my salty thumbnail. We kind of hinted at this maybe last week when the charge at this program, guys. I can't believe we thought a friend of the show, Norman Maslow, said we don't talk enough music. So we had a spirited conversation. I would say proved him wrong, and it kind of got me to really think about the greater thing. So when I watch VEECE content or I read or whatever, because I do know how to read, surprisingly. I don't hear a lot of record collectors talking about going to live shows. I know we do. I know others do. But then I started thinking maybe some of these record collectors don't like live music. Now, surely they like music or else they wouldn't collect records, right? Question mark. So one thing we talk about on the show a lot is the speculation aspect of the hobby, especially after COVID. A lot of people came in, bought records to flip them, made it a business. Some of them literally earn a living selling records off the books. They don't have shops. And so it got me thinking, are these real music fans? Arnaldo, I'm going to start with you. Is there a difference? Is there a camp that is record collectors who enjoy music? Or are there just people who are just music fans and they'll get they don't just don't care? Do you see a divide somewhere in this inertia?
I didn't think originally that was the case. I figured if you're buying records that you enjoy music.
You would think.
And another prominent member of the VC proved me wrong. In one of his videos, we're not naming names.
No.
This VC, let's call him VCer, really is not a VCer.
I'm sorry, Frank Landry. I know you just had eye surgery. I can't believe Arnaldo's going after you, Frank.
He's a merchant. And praising a vinyl cleaning machine, a ultrasonic machine,
all right,
was saying if you are a vinyl collector, you have to have this $6,000 machine.
Okay.
And
6,000.
I made a comment and actually
oh no,
give it also an answer. Rarely. I said, I think I would invest with $6,000, I'd probably invest in a good, like an upgrade, serious upgrade to my system and actually listen to music better rather than spend $6,000 on a cleaning machine. And the response was, Well, there are vinyl collectors that only collect vinyl, and this is an important. You want your records to always be in pristine shape, presentable, and which made me think. And I was like, I still wouldn't spend $6,000 on a ultrasonic cleaner, right? I'd rather buy myself a new amplifier, or I don't know, a new cartridge, new turntable, something, so that I could appreciate the music more than clean it, right? So years went by. This was like 4 or 5 years ago. And now that I've been a little bit more into it, I have noticed, yeah, there are people that are strictly only about collecting the artifact, whether it's because people can collect for various reasons. Some collect for invest, and some are just passionate about physical objects. You could be collecting baseball cards, or you could be collecting Labubus or whatever, or pop figures. So that drive to be complete in your collection will keep you going and buying and buying and buying. Not necessarily because you may enjoy the artifact, but just because you like to have a complete collection. So
this is good. Before I get Rojas next on the mic, Project Gemini Mark says that's a good question. There are a few people he knows who buy a ton of albums but haven't gone to a concert in years. It happens. Thankfully, he's not one of them. Yeah, and again, I don't want to pigeonhole as just a concert, like I'm shaming people who don't go to concerts. As I'm getting older, I go to less concerts. I'll admit that. But one other fact, and Rojas, I'll get your take on this too. We've talked about on the show before, a lot of people buying records now don't even have a turntable. I think it was a figure like 50% of new record buyers don't even have a turntable. So to Arnoldo's point, they're buying something as an artifact, as a decoration. They get that, what's that company, Record Roots, that has the thing you can hang records, kind of like Jason's old place, except he actually had shelving. It's like this. It's like a tapestry that they just put records on. So Jason, what do you think about this?
You can be both, I think. You know, but you have to. You can't just. I don't know. In my opinion, you got to listen to it. You know, you got to enjoy it. Otherwise, you're treating it like an investment. You know, I'm so crazy now. Okay. I'm so crazy that I'm showing CDs. Okay, I mean, here.
I thought
here, we'll do it now. We'll do it. Okay.
Oh, a double header! Wow,
okay.
Big fan, Gin Blossom, super fan, right here.
Okay, so if you're unsure about this one's the double 45. I think when was this cut? Maybe in the 2010s.
Yeah, 2017 maybe. Yeah, something.
Right, 2 double 45. This is on turd brown vinyl. Okay. Okay. This is cut by my favorite mastering engineer, Kevin Gray.
All right.
And then the CD. This will be in an upcoming video. The next video will be Nirvana Nevermind. If you want to know, I'm gonna make it tonight. This will be coming up soon. You'll be surprised. Yeah. Hey, jealousy all the way. Am I buying this collect? Hell no. I'm buying this because I love this band. You know. I think I saw them in 93 or 92. Oh my gosh. See you there, Wolfman.
Gin Blossom's touring with Spin Doctors and Blues Traveler. I'll fill that out this summer. Wow.
I like this. Seriously, Jason, Gin Blossoms. Like,
Jason just lost a subscriber. Sorry.
Right. As a teenager in the 90s, what are you saying? You know, like, man, come on now. It's like I was experiencing a new miserable experience, you know? Come on now. Jeez. Look at this, Rob Walker. It's the best one right here. Look at this one.
Rob Walker. Miserable experience. Sums up your channel, Jason. Wow. Shots fired.
Look at that.
Savage takedown. Takedown 2 points, Walker. Wow.
Wow. Hey, Rob Walker, you going to talk about Style Council anytime soon, or just...
You got to let the revolutionary war go, man. We can all get along. Come on.
There's a lot of land they lost, Chris. Come on.
Come on.
Tea and crumpets. I mean, come on, man.
Go pick on the French, man. Come on.
Yeah. That didn't turn out so well for them either, I don't think.
I like these comments. Jason saw them when he was 5. Okay.
Wow, Henry, carbon dating you. Look at that. We're carbon dating this guy. Oh, hang on. Joel's coming in hot. He says he likes the Gin Blossoms, but talks shit about Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Wow, look at that. Wow, look at that.
No one is safe. No one is safe. Groove Seeker or just Seeker. What do you think about this? Because like a lot of us build these listening rooms, like you're sitting in now, like I have in another place in my home, and you would walk in and think, man, this guy really likes music, and I think we do. I think we've qualified ourselves, hopefully, even though we don't talk music as much as some people's likings.
Yeah.
But no, I'm kidding around. But all that said, what do you think about this? Is there a dividing line, or somewhere in the middle, like record collectors are music fans mostly? Question mark. What do you think?
I think most people who have records are music fans, but I think there's extremes on both sides where I know one person or two people specifically that really just buy records, and they buy records of bands they don't even like or artists they don't like, but they buy the record to collect it because it's valuable or it's a iconic album, and that's fine. If all my records went away, I'd still listen to the same amount of music I listen to. For me personally, the music comes first. I just happen to be lucky enough to have records. Not everybody has the space for it or has the interest in it. So, but yeah, I think it means more if you collect something you're into. But I understand if people want to collect artifacts, like that's fine. That's a different type of collector, though. It's not really a music collector. It's like an artifact collector.
Do you think that some of this we've talked about on the show, but CDs are back, baby? I mean, Jason's showing them right here. He's 1 foot out. He's 1 foot out of vinyl. Do you guys think that this is now pushing the balance of power to music fans because CDs are cheaper, literally and secondhand wise? Do you think that is part of this kind of paradigm shift about music fans don't care as long as they can get the music they want on a cost-effective means? Now, they're not making CD players in new cars and stuff like that. There is some headwind there, but do you think this was fueling maybe part of this return to CDs? Rojas, I'll get your take, and then Seeker. What do you think, Jason?
Wait, ask that again.
So we kid about the CDs. CDs are back, right?
Sure.
You think that is kind of fueling kind of what we're talking about here? It's like music fans, they don't need vinyl. Instead, they just want they want to get the music they want in mass. And if it's what vinyl was 10 or 15 years ago, where it was a very cheap way to collect physical media of the music you like, now it's kind of CDs have taken that pole position.
Okay, that's a great question. We're going to do this. I can't believe we're going to do this.
We're doing it live? Okay.
This is so clean. This is,
Is that mint minus? Is that mint minus?
Yeah, man.
Okay,
this
great.
is better than VG++.
Humming Guru? Is that why it's so clean? You put it in the Humming Guru?
The Humming Guru is doing CDs now. Breaking news.
Is that $6,000 record cleaning machine?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
It is.
Claudio.
All I can say is people are looking at used CDs. Like they're going through it more than looking at this. This is selling for, I don't know, what, $400-500?
No.
First pressing and Nevermind?
Yeah.
A mint is like over 1,000.
Yeah, over 1,000. Yeah.
That's sick, right? This is selling under $12.
No, it's $1.
Under $12.
It's $1.
Okay. Near mint? So which one is the kid gonna choose? The reissue or the original, $40?
Worse.
Or $1?
It could, because it's about the music.
I mean, do you want me to do the spoiler? Would you like me to?
No, you're gonna lose views. You're gonna lose views this way. Don't give them a honey.
Do it to him. Do it to him.
All right, this is you should be like, no, this is like exclusive.
Oh, hang on, don't worry, we got an exclusive. Hang on a second.
Okay.
I think we got a drop for that. It goes something like, hold up. Oh, this is.
Which version of Nirvana Nevermind 1991 sounds better? The original vinyl or the CD? Spoiler alert.
I have a feeling. I'm just going to guess you're going to say the CD.
The CD. Oh my gosh.
Somewhere Robert Fitton is fist pumping because Robert has been on this island for a long time about CDs. The music was mastered for CDs in the 90s, and it's no surprise that CDs from that era generally sound better.
That'll be the next video. You don't believe me? We'll hear it. We'll hear it. We'll do it live. We'll hear it. There you go.
I want to know if the CD sounds better than the FLAC file.
What?
That's
Great
what I
question.
wanna know.
Great question.
I guess we could do that. Yikes.
Well, the numbers will tell you the FLAC file sounds better.
The numbers will, yes.
The numbers will. Jason, here's a tough one. Eddie Jazz fan that says the Nirvana cassette is the one to get. Did you shoot out the cassette? Did you have a double decker or no?
Oh my gosh. Here, Eddie, now we're going to the rabbit hole. Like we're never coming back.
I know where Jason's going. First thing he gets off the plane, he's going to Cassettes R Us, and he's getting the hookup.
Huh.
Chris, what do you think about the same thing with people? Again, we make the joke, but it's kind of tongue in cheek. CDs are back, baby. Do you think that that's kind of where this is headed to in terms of these price points? We've talked about them so many times. Not even just for brand new vinyl, but like used vinyl, rare records, Nirvana Nevermind. That's a great example. It's driving people who are music fans to go back to CDs to chase economy versus let's call it collectability, if that makes sense.
I think it is. People want to own the media. I think there's a disconnect when you stream it. Though streaming has a lot of value and a lot of conveniences. And I think someone goes into a store and they can get the Nirvana Nevermind CD for $10 versus the reissue for $40. They're going to be like, maybe I'll just go for the CD on this one. And used CDs are in abundance. I mean, you see them everywhere. So I think people are saying, "Oh, this is so cheap. I can grab 20 CDs for the price of one record and have that ownership."
But that's what vinyl used to be. You go back 10, 15 years. Remember, like the roles were reversed. CDs were $15. Let's just call it, average price. And then you can go into your local Goodwill before they were trying to be a for-profit or Savers. And you could instant collection for $10, 50 records, $10. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful time.
Hopefully it comes back. So keep on buying CDs.
It's the supply and demand. Right? No one wanted vinyl.
That's
no one
true.
wanted that Nirvana Nevermind 1991 first pressing. You probably could have bought that for $10.
Sure.
It was probably $19.99 to begin with at the store when you bought it new.
Well, think about 90s records, right? Like so many of these that are coming up, Soundgarden records, I'm thinking in particular, you see them on eBay. They still have that Tower Records sticker, $697 or something. Now it's like $600. Like it's unbelievable what 30 years can do, especially as the turning of the physical media merry-go-round continues.
I mean, you're either going to invest in a $6,000 record cleaning machine or, invest in an AI time machine. So choose wisely, people. Choose wisely.
Let's get some comments on this one. Cesar, executive producer, hello. He says, for sure, the ORG of Nevermind sounds better than the USOG, but the RTI pressing. Oh, you're throwing a wrench into Jason's hypothesis. Cesar.
Right. If we see it at LA Vinyl Con and it's reasonable, then I will buy it, Cesar. But otherwise, hell no.
The record keeper 33 RPM says, I've read that CDs sound better today because DACs have improved so much over the ones from the 80s and 90s. Science. Let's go.
Strong take.
Strong take. I like it. Scotty, DJ Vinyl Vertigo. This is a hot one. I had to start because I can't believe he says it's total bullshit. My dad does collection. It's pristine, and he never had a cleaner. Scotty, we're relax. I'm sorry, man. We're not trying to upset people. High Rank District Tom says the issue with quote new CD reissues is a shrinking of the dynamic range. You have to go get used CDs that sound good. It's like they're trying to sabotage the format. Ooh, Tom, I like it. That means we've got a potential controversy when Service Noise becomes the show of CDs, talking CDs. We're going to have you on.
Well, it depends on that. So the first CDs, the first wave of CDs that came out, around, was it 84, 85?
Yeah, mid 80s, late 80s.
They still didn't know how to master the CDs.
Of
They were
course.
doing a lot of flat transfers. So those first CDs that came out, unless it was, I think what was it? The big splash was Dire Straits,
Brothers in Arms,
right?
Yep.
That was the biggest one, and then
86,
85
or 86, I want to say.
I think it was, was it? I think maybe 84. I don't remember when it came out. It definitely was out by the time Live Aid came around.
Yes.
But they didn't sound very good because they didn't know. They were more jumping on kind of like what's happening now, the new format, and let's give the people what they want, right? So let's put everything out on CD as fast as we can so we can make all this money. And they're doing the same now on vinyl, right? They're just like, let's pump out these records that sound like crap so that all the new kids that never had Nirvana, we'll give them the $25 one.
Right.
That's the Target edition on colored vinyl, and they'll be like, ooh, ah. So, yeah.
We got probably comment of the night. Record Keeper 33 RPM says just invest in the most pretentious format.
No.
SACD. Wow, shots fired.
Record Keeper, I'm gonna go there. There is a SACD player on Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna investigate, and take the plunge.
Get the Oppo. If you can find an Oppo, OPPO, it plays Super Audio CDs, Blu-rays, DVDs, and it plays, what was the other format? The DVD audio. It's considered one of the best players out there. If you can find one, it's the one I have.
It'll be on an upcoming video. I bought a SACD player and it ruined my life, and I'm selling everything. Right?
I have the majority of the Stones that came out in the Super Audio CD, and I think they sound great.
Interesting.
What do we think about this comment? Record Talk Chris says, you can tell we are record collectors because we would use a time machine to buy cheap grails rather than preventing wars or buying Bitcoin. Not wrong.
I would definitely do that.
Right. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
And then you'd be showing this off. I bought this at $10.
Still has the price sticker, Tower.
Right, and then it shows like the lady, like, I went back in time and met my grandmother.
What's his name? Calvin Klein.
Who goes back in time to buy records? If I have to go back in time, I'm just going to buy the almanac, like
oh my god!
Yeah, you don't buy records.
What a great plot point. Biff Tannen. Everybody takes a crap on Biff Tannen. He is pretty smart. Stealing the sports almanac, brilliant. All right, guys. Well, hang on a second. Joel. When does the VC become the CDC? The CDC. Some would say it's already underway, Joel. I think you have to look close enough. We see some of our forefathers of the VC. We haven't seen them in a while. You know why? They started their own community west of here called the CDC. Brilliant.
We should do a special episode on CDs, though.
I think we can. Listen, we every week is a struggle. We don't really have anything to talk about because we don't know what we're talking about. So let's just do.
We don't talk about music.
We don't talk about music. All we talk about is Record Store Day, Vinyl Me Please. Let's see what other stinging critiques have I accumulated over the years. But listen.
I don't even like music. I only buy records.
Where else are you going to find 4 of the highest ranked season audiophiles? Put surface notes. Think about it.
Before we stop, move on, let me get this one thing, and this thing that means a lot to me, and I found it at the local store, and let me go get it.
No.
Because
what
do you mean?
Does it sound like Hessica Mimson?
No. This is great. Hold on.
I mean, if he comes back with "Irresistible" by Jessica Simpson on CD, I think his signal may be dropped. We're just going to give him the 2-piece. Wow. Well, See what other some comments we got here. Yeah, time travel. Grasshopper's right. Time travel to buy stocks like Hot Tub Time Machine. Yeah, that's right. That was a smart play. I remember that. Oh, yeah, Michael Tedder. Actually, I would say reel to reel is the most pretentious. Wow.
Look at Joel's comment. God forbid it's going to be a Bush album.
Listen, I think that was a VC Social Club exclusive. That's why I haven't
Yes.
brought up.
Come on now.
Come on, that's.
So back in the 90s, like I was young, right? And I didn't like have a job, you know, like I was still in, I don't know, junior high. Yeah, kindergarten. But I would see this specific box set along with the Birds box set. And I wish I could always get it, but like I forgot about it. And one day before I moved out of my old place and going to my local record store, they had it for $10. And it's from the 90s. And it's a 4 CD box set, and call me cheesy all you want, but I'm holding 4 CD box set of Chicago Group Portrait. I mean, this is the worst box set cover ever. Look at this.
I mean, that looks like dirty. You remember the old dirty movies used to come in that weird packaging too. You know, like the puffy VHS. That it's giving off old porno tape vibes right now.
I mean,
this is what that is, because I have never seen that.
You've never seen
this? Oh my good.
Really?
Oh, that was that was so popular.
So this thing is probably like one of the early box sets, and this compiled every Chicago, I think up to Chicago 15, I think. Yeah, the end is near, of course. I mean, Eddie, if you look at this picture again, these guys look like they're at the VC LA meetup right now.
Oh,
yes.
No.
Because at the beginning of the CD era,
I mean, especially the drummer.
Let's do the retrospective box set of the artist.
Correct.
Yeah.
I had like the complete Zeppelin, Doors. There was one other one, complete discographies. That was great.
Well, the box set of Led Zeppelin, the 4, whatever it was called, with the circles on it, I have that.
Yeah.
But one more thing, and then after we can move on.
Yeah.
It was thanks to the advent of CDs around that time when labels were going back to the archives, to the vaults, and they discovered that the whole issue about the tapes rotting, I think one of the most popular ones was when they were compiling that Elton John box set to be continued. That's when they discovered if we don't do something, we are going to lose these tapes for good.
Rot. Yeah,
they're going to rot. Kudos to the CDs.
Did anyone have Jason pulling out the original box set by Chicago on their bingo card tonight? I didn't.
I thought he was going Beach Boys. Not gonna lie.
Beach Boys. Beach Boys would have been a solid play. Maybe a Brian.
That one was called what? Good Vibrations. That box set.
No, We Got a Groove.
Yeah, You Got a Groove.
It's sold out. I mean, that's going to be a collector's item. Like if you didn't get it, oh boy.
No, he's talking about the CD box set, the green box.
Oh, that one.
No, the wood paneling one. The one that looks like wood paneling.
Like I think that one is called. Oh my gosh, I did buy that like last year. That thing is phenomenal. It's great. Love it.
The green one, the Pet Sounds one.
Both actually.
Good Vibrations is the wood panel, so it's got like the surfboard on.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
See, I mean, these things are great. I mean, look at Stevie. Jason, show us your Manhattan Transfer box set. Yikes. Might as well just... it's like, it's official. I'm giving up the vinyl. I'm buying CD box sets, losing my edge here, Rob Walker's right.
Coupling. All right, boys. Well, I guess we didn't settle I guess the Jets and the Sharks of record collectors and music fans, I think they're one and the same sometimes, and sometimes they're not. So we filled an hour is all I'm worried about. So congratulations to us. We had a spirited conversation. I want to thank my guests as we wind down podcast proper. The good news is we have more show coming up, so stick around if you're watching live. I want to thank my guests, Arnaldo, the channel again, Scoring at Home, Fidelios, _frequency Arnaldo. Thanks for joining us.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Groove Seeker, the VC's second rising star. I think you were surpassed by Wyoming Dave's alt channel. He started a new channel where he just wears tank tops and he doesn't say anything. So Chris,
I can't compete with that. Yeah, I can't compete with that. All the best to him.
I know, all the best. We're supporting him. Thank you very much. Chris, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. And my condolences on UNC, Chance. I'm sorry.
I just saw that. I looked it up when Jason was showing the Chicago thing. I had to distract myself from the shag carpet flashbacks and 8-tracks. And I see the Tar Heels went down, but they lost their best player before the tourney. So
yeah.
Low expectations. I know there's a certain VCU fan I'm gonna have to hear from who will be very happy about those turn of events. And then you'll see him in Vinyl Con. Hopefully, do you have any Ray-Ban Meta glasses? You can just film everything.
Well, I thought about buying them. I actually thought about it.
I'm considering it too. I'm giving it a thought. I think it would be it'd be a good way to capture interactions, flips of spins, and maybe if I get mugged, mugged.
Meeting people that hate me and be like, "Do you really want to hurt me? Would you like this? I'm giving away this Chicago box set. Will that repair our?" VC friendship.
That'll heal the wounds of divide. I think bring that with you. Pack it in the carry-on because you don't want to lose it. If they lost that in your luggage, you never recover.
Right. It's like, hey, it's so glad to see you. When I meet you in person, this is how I think about you. You know?
No.
Like point to the title, like.
But then they're like, you brought CDs into a record convention, Jason. What are you doing? All right. Well, Jason, thanks for joining us, sir.
Thanks for having me on, Concert Buddy. And always remember, the Nirvana Nevermind CD is better than the OG vinyl. There you heard it first.
Wow. Jason, I think, do you have room on CD bandwagon that we can save some seats? Because I think after this show, there's going to be they're going to come after us with pitchforks, and we're going to have to hop on the back of CD bandwagon.
There was this Arnaldo might like this. The local record store. I went to Piranha Records. Joe, I went to Piranha, and they had the Stranger Deluxe box set, and I was like, oh man, Billy Joel, man, like, but it was like more than $10. Yeah.
Hey, did I tell you guys we have a sponsor?
No. It isn't Chicago?
It's not Chicago, but this is incredible. It's probably breaking news. Arnaldo, I think you hooked me up with this. Let me give us 30 seconds. Check this out.
And now a word from our sponsor.
We sell a lot of records, and records cost a lot of money. But what good is spending a lot of money if your records don't sound good because of dust and static electricity? That's why I recommend to all our customers the new record vacuum by Ronco. It's so easy to use. Just insert any size record, 33 1/3, 45, 78. The new record vacuum automatically vacuums away all the microdust particles that distort sound and can damage your needle. It also eliminates static electricity buildup. The record vacuum by Ronco protects your records and gives you all the quality sound you paid for. It makes this sound like this. For the price of a couple of albums, protect your records and prevent damage to your needle. If you want the best possible sound from all your records, get the new record vacuum by Ronco. In fact, buy 2 or 3. They really do make great Christmas gifts.
And they're only $14.88. Available at Payless, MyMart, Newberry, and 7-Eleven, and Fred Meyer.
Adjusted for inflation, $6,000.
Right.
That's amazing.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. I didn't want to ruin the bit, but I mean, you
did you see that? They were like having.
If you guys noticed, I don't know if you can replay it. He's showing the record spinning right after the clean job, and then he picks it up with
his hands, of course.
Fingers all over the record.
It's unbelievable.
I mean, the good news is, 7-Eleven. If you were on the hunt for vinyl back in them days, 7-Eleven, you get a Slurpee, a hot dog, and Chicago's greatest hits. It was what a time to be alive. It was to compare. So new sponsor Ronco. Thank you, Ronco, for the check hasn't cleared yet, so we'll have our accounting, our collections agency will be in contact. But Ronco. I mean, who needs a $6,000 cleaner when you can just use that one? It's pretty incredible product.
Amazing.
You saw what it did to static electricity. You can take confetti.
Confetti and just throw it on there.
Unbelievable.
I just like the part where they were drinking wine, listening to the record, and she should have been like, "Who's the mastering engineer on this?" Like, what? Like, and then it would have just cut. Like,
Swing.
Oh, man.
I would never buy a record from somebody wearing a tie, though. That's a little strange.
Ties are coming back. CDs are coming back. Dress up is coming back. Ties, yeah, it's that whole blue pill, red pill thing. Ties are somewhere in there. I got to figure out where that layers up. All right. Well, we always have this called bonus tracks for a reason, because we have a topic similar to the podcast proper. This one's just more of a postulate. Is Discogs the center of the vinyl universe? Here's where I'm going with that. Talked about it on the show before, and we've talked about it. You go to a record show. Jason's going to go to VinylCon this weekend. I'm going to wager that a healthy percentage of people will reference Discogs in their buying purchases journey, meaning they'll find a record they want to buy. It'll be at a price, and then either discreetly or indiscreetly, they'll pull out their 79th organ, the cell phone, pull up that Discogs app, and see if they're getting a good deal or whatnot. Now, I've long contended that Discogs is kind of soured the record show experience, because now everyone is charging Discogs prices, which, as we've talked about, kind of not the best criteria. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Arnaldo's already shaking his head. So, Arnaldo, I'm going to kick it off with you. Do you consider Discogs the center, the sun of the vinyl record collecting universe?
Depends.
Ooh, it's a conditional answer. All right. What do you mean?
Well, I use it to remember if I have that specific record, because I'm that old that I don't remember. So I try to log everything I get into my profile. And I use it. And last weekend when I went to a record fair, I actually, because now you gotta check everything. And I think Discogs is a good database to store facts about a record, the label, the insert, the inner sleeve. You know, there's so much detail there that allows you to reference whether it's a fair price, whatever that dealer's asking for, right? Because it could be missing something. I've made the rookie mistake, and I made one just last weekend, not this specific case, where so excited to finally find the record, then I go home and I realize it doesn't have the original inner sleeve. It's just a blank one. So boo. I mean, or buying a pristine copy of Nebraska with the shrink on it, like mint, only to bring it home, and as I'm reading the matrix number, I see the G in there as the first letter, and you know what the G denotes? Columbia House. I didn't check the fine print on the back that it was a club pressing.
Hang on, Arnaldo, I think we have a drop for that. It's something.
Shame!
I love it.
I mean, it was cheap. It was cheap. So, and it's very hard to find that record, the original, without any ring wear, right? And it was perfect. I'm like, oh, score. Not really.
Well, I'm sorry. Thoughts and prayers,
So
Arnaldo.
for me,
I'm sorry.
for me, besides the price check, of course, that everyone does the price check, but I think at least the four of us on the panel have kind of do have a sense of how much a record could cost,
Ballpark.
right?
I mean, it's part of your instinct,
right? Especially if it's something that you're looking for that is on your want list. We all four of us probably know how much we really should be paying for that record, right? But a price check on something that wasn't on my radar, obviously, of course, I'll check Discogs. More so than eBay. eBay's inflated. It's ridiculous, the prices that people pay on eBay for records.
Jason, what do you think about this comment? Paul McClellan says Discogs is killing the record convention industry. You're going to VinylCon. I mean, are you worried? I mean, could there be bodily harm that you enter the vinyl con and literally you're going to see the industry dying in front of you at the record convention? What do you think?
Okay. We're in 2026, right?
Yes.
If you're using Discogs in 2026 to price your records, good luck. Good luck getting that value that you're looking for. That's, I'm going to say it, right? It's going to be tough, right? Like,
Shame on you!
That's right. Shame on you, Al Pacino.
But if you're a real collector, now I'm going to make this thing. Like,
Ooh,
if you're
real collector, we're going somewhere with this.
I know. Now we're going.
Damn.
Real collector. Oh.
Do you like this?
Big one.
Elizabeth, the big one. I'm the big
Here
one.
you go. Nice one, Shan.
You're so glad I said that, right? Like, it's gonna get-
Wow. Oh.
You're going to use Pop Psych, and measure, right? And measure how long this has not been, like the record's been selling, not just this year, for the past 10 years, okay? This is what you need to do, right? And really gain the value. Do not, the Discogs, like if somebody pays, I think Groove Seeker and I have done this, like the Discogs median is a lie.
Yes.
If somebody pays too much for it, then they've skewed the median price, right? They've skewed it. And now you're having this flipper or seller thinking they could, sell it for that amount, that same amount too, and maybe not even basing on condition. So yeah, I mean,
Jason, you're being called a gatekeeper now.
Oh man,
another
jeez.
charge. Charge.
I mean, it's not that hard, Like I didn't know. Like to me, like Pop Psych, really useful tool. It doesn't get hyped up as much as Discogs
because you got to pay for it.
Correct. And I think if you're really wanting to,
you only get how many 10 free searches or less
a
day or something like before it shuts you out.
I'll give you a clue, Arnold. It's about incognito window.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Oh, rewind that.
Wow.
Hey-o. Wow, scandalous.
Thank you.
Nate Bouchard's here. He says there's no dopamine hit from buying from Discogs. You get all the dopamine digging in the wild and finding records you were looking for. Definitely.
Right.
So can I throw one? Oh, let's go. Let's let Chris go first. And then I'll throw.
Yeah, Chris, what's your take on this? I know obviously as the originator of is the Discogs Median a lie. VC Social Club Mondays, 8-ish Central Time. Check it out. Check your local listings. How do you feel about this? Is Discogs truly the center of the vinyl universe? And I say this because not everywhere you go, record shows, record stores. I mean, I'm guilty of this. I'll pull out some Discogs. Like Arnaldo said, I'm checking my collection sometimes for dupes or variants or what have you. But there's not an alternative either. So is Discogs the center of the vinyl universe? Chris?
I think it's a useful tool. Number one, it's better than an Excel file, which is what I used to do.
Oh, you'd bring a laptop to the record store and you'd throw some bitch up and
I have it on like my cloud or whatever. On my
phone. The cloud, I got it.
I think it's a good barometer for pricing, like you guys are saying, or inventory. That's all I really use it for. I mean, I guess I sell on there, but I have more success on eBay. But I got to tell you, Chance, I thought we were the center of the vinyl universe. I thought.
Well, I mean, it goes without saying, obviously.
Okay. Because I was a little confused.
Have you read? Who else has parody videos made about them on the reg? Yeah. This show. Come on,
I know we can't be the center of the music universe because we don't talk about music, but we do talk about.
Yeah, we can aspire to do that.
Yeah. I mean, I think Jason brings up Pop Psych. I've used Pop Psych. I've gotten away from it just because it's like you have everything on Discogs. It's kind of a little bit more convenient for me. But until something else comes along, I think it's the most useful tool in record collecting. But I don't think it's I don't know if it's the center of the vinyl universe, because how many people buy records have no idea Discogs even exist? Probably quite a ton.
Are they the people who don't have a record player like we were talking about? Probably. Yeah. Hey, a friend of the show, Wonky Ramon, Stevie, I believe is his name, says, I'm about to head to 7-Eleven. Does anyone need a vinyl vac? See, this is what we're talking about. Ronco, your endorsement is yielding dividends. Just load up the 7-Elevens with that. Yeah, so here, Pop Psych is what Jason was talking about earlier. If you don't know, I'm assuming most people watching this know about Pop Psych. But then the Almost Birthday Boy You've heard of them. Stunt Rock Confusion. I think your birthday is tomorrow, Stunty, or someone was trying to suggest your birthday is tomorrow. He says,
well, it's probably already his birthday.
oh, well, shit. Happy birthday. Look at you, fella. Like, congratulations for another year around the sun, and no more snakes. No more snakes, Stunty. Stay away. Incredible. Well,
what's grip sweat? Alan and Stunty have both mentioned grip sweat. I don't think I've ever.
Ooh, grip sweat. Hang on, is this something I can open on the computer at work? I got to be honest. This sounds.
This looks like a fish set list. This looks like a fish set list. Grip sweat into pop psych in the second set. That looks.
Jason, are you familiar with grip sweat?
Yeah, I put it in there. So I'm just giving away all the secrets tonight.
Oh man, this is the show you want to miss.
Right, I don't want to be a gatekeeper like some other VC blowhards. Okay, we're here to share information.
Wow, I can't believe that just happened. Unbelievable.
Can I pose a question for the panel?
Please, Arnaldo.
So we're talking about Discogs as the gauge that sellers or dealers at stores use to price records. Should it be less than Discogs, the price that you're buying at the fair? Should it be equal to? And in pricing it, and of course us comparing whatever it's priced at versus Discogs, should you factor in whether or not, for example, any copies are available in the US versus outside of the US? Because it would cost you a lot more if you want it from outside of the US. Or is it a premium that you have to pay for getting it higher than the Discogs price because you are actually there? You are actually looking at the record, holding the record, and visually checking the condition. So less of a hassle for you in case the record you buy on Discogs you don't like and you got to send it back.
Can I jump on this? This is a very good question.
Discuss.
Yeah. So I've been talking with shout out to Rich DG Mana. We've been talking about this on and off for several weeks. And so first off, if the store is using the Discogs median as their benchmark, it's just a bad.
Right. Let's forget the median. Let's forget.
Forget the median.
Let's look at, when I look at it, I look at what have the last copies sold.
Yes, that's what you have to look at.
Not even what's listed, because you can ask $1,000 for a record, but if no one's paying it, it's going to sit there forever. Let's look at how recent the last sales were, what condition they were. That's when I reference. I never look at median or highest or lowest paid. Yeah.
So as like educated buyers, right, we're looking at that data to say, like, am I overpaying for this? What's the trade-off for the $10 I'm going to save or the $10 more I'm going to pay? But I feel like stores are looking at the median and saying, like, oh, this is the price now, right? So it's like this double-edged sword that's happening. I think there is, like, if you factor in like what the record sells for, what it's been selling for, and you're in the store and for $5 more, which you're not paying shipping, to your point, you get the inspection, right? Like you did the unknown pleasures for me, and like you get to see it and tell me I should buy this. I can go on Discogs and get it, but I want that interaction. I mean, there's value there. I think what's happening though is that these prices are getting artificially inflated because the record stores aren't doing that. They're looking at this, and now what doubles down on this, like if I buy a record on Discogs, let's say for $40 and I paid $6 shipping, when I sell that record, I'm going to try to sell it for $46 plus the fees. So now I've taken that record from $46 to $51 or whatever it is. So now I've just jumped that value $13 to make up what I've paid for it if I want to break even.
Is it okay if the store has a slight increase in the price versus what you consider to be the latest price? Because the store has an overhead. The store pays taxes. Other people selling on Discogs may just be private, citizens that don't pay taxes on whatever they're selling. And the dealer at the record show may just be a record show dealer and therefore doesn't really have an overhead, right? Let's say they don't have an overhead because we don't know where they keep all the records. They could have it in their garage. They could have it in a storage unit, but I doubt that would be feasible. But so bottom line is it okay to charge a premium over Discogs if you're selling it at the store?
Well, I think like you can charge whatever you want. Is it okay? Am I going to buy it at a premium? It depends. Like if I know the record's there and I can inspect and I feel comfortable, if I like the store, and you guys know this and you guys taught me this, if I go into the store, I'm at the show and I buy more than that record, I'm probably going to get a deal, right? That premium's going to drop. Like you could sort of do that on Discogs, but it's a little bit more difficult. So if they mark it up, I guess people could market whatever they want to market. If we buy it or someone buys it, you're the fool. If you go elsewhere. But I think the stores, it depends on what your review is. If you want to support the store, maybe you just pay the extra few bucks, or
But guess what? The store would rather, if they have an online Discogs account, would rather sell it to you right there on the spot,
100%,
rather than have to pay any fees or go through the hassle of shipping it, blah blah blah, and all that stuff.
Yeah. So what you're suggesting, and I think I would do if I was in a vendor situation, is price it to move. I'd be undercutting the Discogs to
Well, here's a store that I won't disclose on that I go to that has a Discogs profile, and there's a record that I was interested in, and it was priced higher at the store than it was on Discogs.
That's shameful.
This is a great line. Buy low, sell median. What do you guys think about this? Is this
There you go.
Buy low, sell median. Henry, I like it. May end up on a T-shirt. I'll give you credit, of course. It's like a new friend of the show. Jeremy says, economics. Oh my gosh, economics. I can't even speak to that. Economics 101. Overhead alone or any other cost alone does not drive price. Price is a meeting of what a seller and buyer perceive and agree.
Yeah, but that perception is being skewed by data that's available to the uneducated buyer.
Exactly.
So,
no, but not only that. I mean, the question was more, is it okay to price it higher because of the advantages of selling from the store and you can actually see it and hold it and verify the condition and all that other stuff? Is that justified? I mean, of course, we're not asking 4 times what is on Discogs. Of course, no one's going to buy it.
Yeah.
So in that case, the law of supply.
Hang on. What about this comment, guys? This is a current events segment. Tom High District is back. He says the Strait of Hormuz is the center of the vinyl universe because records are made of petroleum. That sounds like a current event? Question mark. I don't know.
Get these Ivy League guys out of the chat, man.
These geopolitical,
trying to embarrass us, man.
We're trying to go to CDs. Come on, we're trying to go backwards. We want to go backwards, not forward.
To answer Arnaldo, to answer Arnaldo, it depends on the record, okay? Like it does. Like if you're going to see this for $100, I am showing Jay Giles freeze frame. This is wrong, right? Price wrong. Like someone's selling this for $100. Like, I mean, like Arnaldo loves this. Got a nice seam split here. Wrong. Like this is not, right? Now, if it's a rare record, right? That's the whole thing. Like, for example, 1969 David Bowie Space Oddity, right? UK. Now this is a rare record, right? How many copies? Like people are trying to sell this for $1,000. Yikes! It's crazy to me.
You seek the Holy Grail,
right? So I mean, like if somebody's trying to sell this for $100, right? Yikes! Come on, right? This thing did not sell during his lifetime, right? And it was a failure, So it depends, like, on the record, right? In my opinion.
Incredible. I think that's a fair take. I will say,
look at this back cover, Arnaldo. It looks so bad.
Arnaldo, are you finding stores in our local? Sorry, Arnaldo, go ahead.
No, I think the drawing is by George Underwood, his friend.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And I'm not really sure. Is George Underwood the guy who punched him in the eye?
Yes. I mean, it's better than this one, or are they the same?
Yeah, well, that's the lead. The lead did that one.
Isn't that an MC Escher painting, the Jay Giles band?
If you got, like, can you imagine, like, Jay Giles? So if you guys get in paint.
Hang on, that's the thumbnail. This is the thumbnail right here. The back of the Jay Giles band cover and Jason holding it up triumphant. Right. This is the thumbnail.
We're going to be able to sell millions, Millions.
Millions. Chris, what are you gonna say? Chris is in awe. He's like,
right. You're like, what did you do?
No.
The gummy just kicked in. The gummy just kicked in, guys.
No. I want to spar a little bit with Jeremy because he's making valid points, but he's missing the headline.
Oh, hang on. What Jeremy said? Okay, Jeremy's back. He says capitalism pricing is impacted by competitive advantage to the most informed, most well-funded, and so on. Toilically goes the economic gain. This guy's got some smarts.
But I think our point is that. Yeah, I think our point is that the buyers aren't the most informed, which is the issue here. So I agree with what you're saying, but we're saying like that there's more to be looked at than the Discogs meeting because it's a lie.
Wow, the Rev is here, and if the Rev knows any kind of global economics, it's Rev Rock and Roll, and he says recycled vinyl will bring down the Islamic Republic. Possibly.
Oh my gosh.
Possibly.
Are you and Rev getting along right now? Because George is playing St. Louis in an 8-9 matchup, and I
mean, St. Louis is beating Georgia in an 8-9 matchup. Yeah.
Shots fired.
Sorry, Rev. Yeah. Hey, listen, it's a magical season in St. Louis. We did beat VCU. I do know that. So if Mr. VCU is here, my Tar Heels without their best player, they fell tonight. It was ugly, but that's why they play the games. Hey, Jason, when I stepped away, Nate Bouchard says I'll pay $100 for that Jay Giles record. So. What's my fee? Is Discogs 13%? Do I get 13% since I'm brokering the deal, the transaction?
Nate, you got to wait for that Rhino Hi-Fi reissue of this. It's going to be better. I promise you.
Oh, Paul McClellan. Hang on, we got some Jay Giles fans. He says Paul McClellan live. Jay Giles was unstoppable.
Yes,
the live record is great.
Yeah, the only reason I kind of got this, I was reading Peter Wolf's book, who's the lead singer. And his book is so good, and they really go in depth in this era, which I was surprised. Like, I was shocked. And he actually tells you the reason why he left the Jay Giles Band.
Jason, there you go again, reading. Like, what do we tell you about this reading stuff, man? Like, it's gonna have you end up in a bad news station.
Jay Giles' "Blow Your Face Out" is one of the great live albums ever, even if you don't like Jay Giles.
Wow. Who knew Jay? I didn't have that also. We didn't have Jason's Return to CDs, Jay Giles tribute.
Right, like these things I'm showing, like CD box sets. Like,
incredible. Jason's emptying the clip before he gets on that plane tomorrow. He says, this is incredible. Hey, can we talk about this grip sweat thing? Because I feel like I just stepped through the Wizard of Oz. And
look at that. Woo! Look at that.
So, I was unaware of Grip Sweat. It's a website for records. Please know that when I talk about this, if you're not watching. Jason, as a Grip Sweat connoisseur, I mean, this website is something it looks like something I would make.
Hey, that one sold today.
Which one? The Stark Reality?
The Sgt. Pepper.
Yeah, 651.
Yeah, that one there. Click on that again, where the auction was.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that one right there. I was watching that.
On eBay, I'm assuming.
Yep, on eBay.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, this is the UHQR, the original UHQR. 651. Is that a good price? I'm not following this one.
It's probably the new median price for this. I hate to say it.
I think Alan, if I'm not mistaken, Alan Always, you just hooked up friend of the show Jefferson. Was it this one, UHQR? Tell me in the comments. I think you were involved in that transaction. But yeah, so this looks like
the best copy around.
I'm sorry, say it again.
According to George Martin,
that's the one.
That is the stereo version to have.
Got it. Well, Jason, tell me about Grip Sweat, the record website, because obviously I'm seeing, there's some big hitters. The Stark Reality, that one's not easy to find. $2,000. The Butcher, Third State, almost $2,000. Sun Records, Elvis, Scotty and Bill, Milk Cow, Blues Boogie. Everyone's got that one, $1,700. So this is and there's also a shilling button on the right. Join Grip Sweat now. So we've got it all. We're covering all the bases. How often do you go into your bag of tricks for Grip Sweat?
This is to paraphrase Malaya. If you're watching Malaya, like if you select the Join Grip Sweat now, you're not going to go to an OnlyFans website. Okay, we'll keep it real here. This is just an archive of past auctions basically in the end prices, and it's a good research tool, right? I
But
think
it's-
Alan has said it, Stunty, right? This
So
is
but it's eBay data. Is that what it's calling, or are there other auction sites that we're not thinking about?
I believe it's mostly eBay, I think.
Okay.
Does it have
Here,
does it
let's
have data from Amiga auctions?
let's take a record, right? Pick one, Arnaldo.
The Elvis Presley son.
Or just you want to search for it?
No. Please pick something better.
Pick that
something
Bowie record you showed.
We could do that. No.
What's displayed?
No, like let's search for a record here.
Oh, let's search for a record. How about
What do you want, Arnaldo? Well, you're the most.
How about Jeff Buckley Grace?
That's what I was gonna say.
Great idea. All right.
Never heard of it.
Is that a new artist? I'm not sure.
Are we talking music?
Oh, sorry. We're doing music talk again, guys. I apologize.
No, can you sort by price?
Yeah, you can.
All right.
Yeah,
Yep. I'm clicking through.
There we go.
Hang on, but it lost. Did it lose
This
the search
data is
criteria?
not very clean. This is all muddled.
It's better than the Acoustic Sounds website.
Oh, here's but hang on. Here's an autographed one for 770 pounds.
Okay, so who is it that? Oh, that's 2014 though.
For 2014, it's
when prices
Nothing
are
like-
reasonable, and then now we look
Nothing.
like, oh my gosh, look at that one, 2023, like the
I
ultimate.
mean, we put in Jeff Buckley, and the search result was Aretha Franklin, 11 CD DVD box. I'm calling shenanigans on this thing. Come on. It was better, I think, when I was with. Okay, hang on. Stunty is here. I think he is Mr. Grip Sweat. Oh, it's basically a good eBay filter, a good eBay. But why would somebody choose this, Jason? I'm just asking the question. Over Pop Psych, because that's what I'd been using. Pop Psych.
Because they're a hipster? I don't know.
Because you need the grip sweat. It's just another tool. Get it, grip sweat. Again, another tool.
Okay.
That's it. I mean, of course, like with the Pop Psych, you only do 10 searches, but then if you use incognito window, then whatever.
Who knew? Well, listen, if you learned anything from this show today, grip sweat, don't use the word computer, but it is about records. And what if you make a fatal keystroke and you mistype something, and then next thing you know, you're going to human resources or personnel, they used to call it back in the day, and it's not good.
Recommendation is the first thing you do is open the incognito window, and then you type it in.
Write this down. I mean, this is the show on record, guys. Yeah. Well,
I mean, there's just plenty of tools out there. You're not limited by Discogs. That's what we're trying to say.
I like
we have
Discogs.
access.
It gives us the database that you can for collectors. You can check the matrix number,
of course,
and all that stuff. That besides price,
we're missing the best tool we have. You either FaceTime or you wave across the convention hall to Rojas. You go, hey,
Arnaldo, here's the same 2 or 3 questions, right? Do you like this band? Are you willing to pay the price for this, right? Like, remember?
So I think Stunty's trying to answer my question. He says PopSite is not complete, and the way it selects what it archives is not clear. And Grip Sweat can be used for ongoing auctions. So it's all right. That's a fair call out. Fair call out. Decoy cards. He's talking to Joel. Let's see what else we got here. The Rev is. Oh, hang on a second. The Rev says, "Do you have to clear your browser history with Grip Sweat?" Asking for Jose.
Oh my God, Rev.
Neither confirm nor deny, Rev. Neither confirm nor deny. Well, I think we've concluded Discogs appears to be the center of the universe, but maybe it doesn't need to be. No, but it doesn't need to be the center of the universe. So I think we haven't put that. We'll bring that one back at Sweeps Week because I think that's a great way to milk the content farm. But what do you know? With the last time we have remaining, do we want to talk about our favorite segment? What are you playing now? I don't even know if we've called this one. Basically, what records you've been listening to lately, or picked up lately. It's a very ambiguous part of the show because people want to see records. That's one charge, that we talk records, but we don't show records. And we are the show of the people. We do want to give the people what they want. Do we want to go down that path? Arnaldo, have you got? I'm assuming you've got new records to show. Is that safe to say?
I do, but I'm gonna black out the camera. I don't go away. I've noticed this new feature on StreamYard where it seems like I've exited the stream, but I'm only stepping away from like off camera.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. That's wonky.
I don't know. You got
Bizarre.
the fancy deluxe version.
I thought that
version.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
All right. Well,
So Jason can show Jason, or you can show CDs while I'm out.
Jason, oh my gosh, Jason, do you have any CDs to show, or I'll just show a couple of records?
You can show. I think I've shown all the CDs that I bought.
All right. Well, here, this is some fun stuff. Oh, actually, Jason, you're to blame for this one. I'll start with this one.
Oh no.
Hampton Hawes.
Oh, it's so good. Oh my gosh, that record.
Yeah, when you showed this in our little group chat, I checked it out. Instantly thought it was terrific. So Carolina Soul had one white label promo.
Oh, nice.
Had my name on it, even though it had the writing, which that it is what it is. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. I don't know of his other albums, so this is maybe an exploration situation for me. But you're to blame for that one. I got a pretty good one.
I mean, it's a great record. So he was like more like hard bop, post bop, and then he matured, and by the time the 70s he was exploring more jazz fusion, and that record is incredible. It's like
great.
A mood.
Graham Parsons, I think this is the only record they released when he was alive, right? This is his first record, I think.
Yes.
The reason first of all, it's a first pressing. It took me a while to figure out how to identify a first pressing, and these records always have ringwear. This one is about as probably ringwear free as I think I'll ever find. So Graham Parsons, Burrito Brothers, happy to be listening to that this week. This one was kind of fun. I just kind of went to one of my locals, shout out to the Record Exchange, and just had some fun getting some cheapies. And this shit, this goes in my cube of like weird stuff. I have like a cube of just oddball stuff. And this is actually a UK import from 1970. So I'm assuming Arnold Schwarzenegger here on the cover was paid for his likeness, because clearly there's no Arnold clips or workout tips in it, but it's called Rock Buster.
Interesting.
Rock Buster. So it's a nice $12 pickup. And you've got some interesting people on there. It's a comp that's got Poco, You Better Think Twice, Bob Dylan, Days of, Miles Davis, Miles Run the Voodoo Down, Santana, Black Magic Woman. There's a Shuggie Otis song on one of these sides. I mean, it is like a very diverse kind of mix of things. And I don't know if the intent was to put this record on while you lifted weights. Yeah, Shuggie Otis, Booty Cooler by Shuggie Otis. You gotta like that one. Yeah, Johnny Winter, Guess I'll Go Away. So, it's like one of those things where, like, obviously Arnold's one of my guys. And so $12 UK, kind of a fun little pickup. Thank you, Record Exchange. And then I'm going to blame Vinyl Chef Steve for turning me on to George Semper. Are you familiar with George Semper?
No.
He's a pretty fun musician. There's one record, I wish I probably should have wrote it down, that Steve did a video on, but I put George Semper on my radar. Instrumental kind of stuff. This is on Imperial, which is a division of Liberty Records. Kind of a fun record, not very expensive. So going down the George Semper rabbit hole thanks to Vinyl Chef Steve. And it's good music. It's similar to I wouldn't say similar, but it's stuff I've been listening to while I'm working, along with that Hampton Hawes stuff. But yeah, so Jason's to blame on Hampton Hawes.
It's a great record.
All right.
Great. And listen, I love minimalist covers like this. Like, I mean, it's like a vibe, right? Like,
so I was off camera, but I heard. So you're back into jazz now?
I'm flirting with jazz again. Like you know who I'm going to blame? Rich. Chris mentioned Rich, DJ Mono. I started talking to him a little bit. He's coming to Austin. I'm going to try to connect with him while he's in Austin. And then ever since then, these jazz records have been slowly, like that Miles '90s record, like slowly popping on my radar. Then Jason shows this, and I'm like, oh, let me stream it before you buy it. And I'm like, this is kind of fun. And then I saw it was available at a good price, and so the exploration. We talked about grails the other day, and that's part of the journey, like keeping it interesting, trying things within reason, and it definitely helps when people you talk to on a regular say, yeah, check it out, it's worth checking out. So.
Well, I'll cue that. Someone that on the panel introduced me to this, and the first copy that I came across, I had to pick it up. And Chris a while ago told me, wait, you don't know the Modern Lovers? And I had streamed it, and I was like, no, this is really good. So thank you, Chris. And I found a copy at the record store when I went on Saturday, and it was part of a bundle deal. So yeah, just a question for those on the panel. I'm assuming, Jason, you have this?
Yeah.
Some of the songs sound a little distorted.
Which version do you have?
The Berserkly, not the House of Hits.
Okay. Home of the Hits.
Home of the Hits, sorry. I don't know. Let me know. Then this was not on my... It was on my radar, but I wasn't expecting to find it because I never see it. Michael Jackson. The Invincible album.
That's his last studio album, yeah.
Yeah, last studio album. Yeah, apart from a little bit of wear on, like, you could barely see the ring wear a little bit here on the sides. This was like almost near mint. So I was happy to pick this one up at a very good price. And of course, the rookie mistake. Now, someone pointed out, look at this. This is like perfect. How can you not just pick this up? Right? And yeah, I don't know. It may sound just as good as the original Columbia House. So I didn't want to. I have various pressings in doubles of club version versus original version, and sometimes it's noticeable, the difference. Sometimes it's not. So I guess it is hit or miss, and I don't have another original to compare it to. So I'll give this a spin. This is not an audiophile record to begin with, right, guys? So
wait, is that a different version?
No, it's the Columbia House version.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah. And then the Grail list for the year is filling up.
Oh, look at this. Grail season. Grail season, everyone.
Yeah, it's filling up because a vendor at that record fair that I went to, called Vinyl Revolution, along with the Modern Lovers. The Japanese pressings of the Smiths are slowly filling in.
Ooh, nice.
Fortunately, this one did not have the flexi, so let's call it a filler for now, but it was in great condition.
Nice. Yes.
Meet Is Murder and Hatful of Hollow.
Nice.
So yeah, they're filling in and all in excellent condition. I would say like near mint. The guy really took care of them. He even had MoFi sleeves in there. They were all his. He said, "Oh, they've all been cleaned." I said, because I tell him, man, whoever had these records really took care of them, cared about them. I was like, yeah, they're mine.
Oh, great.
Nice. Arnaldo, were those price competitive of what we found at Dark Side or what I showed you at Dark Side?
Oh, cheaper.
Cheaper, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, cheaper. Not only in the list price that he had, but because I bought this and the Modern Lovers, and he first gave me one offer, and I was happy with that. But get this, he didn't accept Venmo or PayPal. So here I am scrounging for several. You probably know how much they go for.
Yeah.
Luckily, another friend that was there spotted me, and I Zelled him immediately the money. Nice. So was able to actually bring them home. And now that's the old stuff. This is the new stuff.
Ooh,
really,
yeah.
I'm boring people. Maybe Bridget calls me baby. You guys know that I'm a fan of them.
You like them, yeah.
I got their new album.
Is that autographed?
Yes, this was
a pre-order.
No, through forgot what the name of their website was. They were offering. They must be a store based out of Chicago because that's where they're from, and they were offering signed copies. Then I also got, and maybe you guys have got it too, the Johnny Blue Skies. This is the red variant, which I was lucky enough to find at Looney Tunes. And I also got this compilation called Help 2. It is for the War Child Project. I think I mentioned it when it was out for pre-order. And some great artists are on here. I'm not going to go through the whole list. Definitely, you guys should stream it. And if you like it, I mean, there's a version, and I don't know if everyone has it, but comes with a bonus 7-inch of Oasis Live at Wembley Acquiesce. That's the bonus version. I think pretty much all of them have, because it wasn't advertised on the hype sticker that it had the extra single, but I could feel it inside. So at the store after I purchased, is like, you know what? He had told me, he looked up the UPC of the distributor and he said, yes, it should have the 7-inch, but it's not advertised. So I opened it right then and there, and I told him, yes, it does have the 7-inch. So, yeah, that's all I got. I think that's quite a bit for a week.
Good week. It's a good week. Groove Seeker, what do you got?
Well, I'd have a lot more to show, but Joel has a massive shipment coming to me. So Joel, looking forward to that.
Of records or Columbia Narcotics? Because, you know, Joel is right near the border.
Of unfortunately, just of records.
Got it.
So just one new thing I got was one of the Tone Poet exclusives, which is awesome. This is a Lou Donaldson record, very young Lou Donaldson and Donald Byrd on this. This is a killer listen.
And I just noticed it has a gold hype sticker. Is that to signify exclusive? Okay.
Yeah, so they do 1,000 of these. They do one title a quarter, 1,000 printed, and it comes with this gold hype sticker.
Fun.
So yeah, this is a cool record. And then what I've been listening to, Jason, we have to have a conversation soon about this, but I've been listening to the CD version of the latest Dylan bootleg series. And I know you and I are upset that the vinyl is limited. I got to tell you, I'm kind of glad that the vinyl is limited, because some of the quality on here, especially in the first 2 discs, is pretty bad. But I've just been spending a hell of a lot of time with this. This came out several months ago. Going through the CDs, so this is on repeat basically past couple of days. So I'm enjoying it. I need a little Dylan in my life. It's been a while.
Nice.
And I'll probably have more records to show next week, because I'm going to go to a record fair on Sunday.
Oh, is it the Albany? Is there one in Albany or is it a different one?
I may come.
Elmsford. Yeah, let me know if you come. Yeah, I'm gonna go there for 11 o'clock. So it's like it's right outside, not right outside the city. It's in between where Arnaldo and I live, and it's kind of the local circuit, but a little bit bigger. So
is this Eddie Jasfin asks, is that the second Tone Poet Lou Donaldson exclusive?
Yeah, they just did one right before this, which was, I like this one better. I forgot the title of the other one. Joel, I didn't put you on blast. I was trying to promote your store.
Oh, no.
I just said I had a massive order coming from you.
Unbelievable. Well, Jason, we'll conclude, since you only have records to show us, we'll conclude with this.
Wait, I have records to show.
Oh, do you? Okay. Well, I thought you didn't. I thought that.
I mean, here, I'm going to show a record I'm just torturing myself with. This one's by Morrissey.
You got the Zoetrope, too? Even I didn't show that. Come on, Jason.
You know, the Zoetrope version, self-explanatory. I mean, Morrissey moving in modern times, doing Zoetrope. This is, yeah.
But I got a question, because I only heard the song on Sirius, I guess the lead single, and it wasn't too bad. Makeup is a lie. Does he answer that question, or is it a question?
It's a question. Shout out to Joel, Static ATX. He suggested a showcase. We meet up on Saturday. Yeah, the band is Pink Breath of the Heaven. Is that it? Pink Breath of Heaven, which is a flower, I think, Joel, get me right. I usually do not buy records from a performing act, but this one.
Hang on, Chris, you're writing these down. In lieu of Bong not being here with F-bombs, the gatekeeping of Rojas is an all-time high. Real record collector drop. I don't buy records from artists I see in person.
Makeup is a lie.
How do you not drop shameful to that? I mean, we're trying to. This is why we get the reputation we get, you know?
Tell me about it. It's hard. It's hard. But you clearly must have liked this artist.
Yes, they were super good.
Rules. Okay.
Funny story. Like they were selling out of this like LP, like the vinyl. There was a guy standing next to me, some European guy, and he was like, "Man, it's like I met the band yesterday. I wanted to buy the record. They were sold out. I tried to stop the lead singer before she went on stage. She told me to F off. You know, was like what." You know, and he's like holding the record, and then Joel was like, you better get that record because, you know, it's probably going to sell out, you know, and then Joel wasn't going to buy one. I was like, what are you doing? Like, I bought one. You should buy one too. Don't be a fool.
Yeah. What an influencer, man. What an influencer.
Total influencer. What an influencer.
That's twice tonight. That's twice tonight. You, Chance, and Joel. Who's next?
He got me. I didn't even know who Hampton Hawes was, and then I see this, and I'm like, yeah.
That's a great record. So if you really like kind of like that spacey, psychedelic, and then more of like a Jesus, Mary Chain, garage rock vibe on it, then this Pink Breath of Heaven, you know, it's also got that Brian Jonestown vibe. They were fantastic, like live. I was kind of floored. I was like, wow, what the hell? And then the last thing I'll show, it's sold out, and it'll probably be going for money. Only one has been sold on Discogs. This is the We Gotta Groove Beach Boys box set. This is covering, I believe, the mid-'70s years with 15 Big Ones and the Love You era. And they throw in the Adult Child sessions, which were like sort of Brian Wilson inspired Sinatra tunes that he wanted like Sinatra to cover, but unfortunately this cover is terrible. You know,
was poor Brian on an acid trip when they said smile, and then he
right. I mean, they should have just switched it to this more pixelated version of you know.
Nothing says like good ROI like pixelated pictures on expensive box sets.
Right. So, I mean, this is actually, it's been fun to listen to this, like actually. And, you know, shout out to Chasing Records. Chase, he got his. And I was kind of, when Chase had it, I was like, oh man, like I didn't do the pre-order for this. Like it kills me. I did listen to it, Chase. Does this thing beat the original? Because they don't put 15 Big Ones in here. They only put the Love You record, and it's not textured, which is a fail. Like, come on, man. And they don't put the insert, which is a fail. Oh, man. Right?
Yeah, they should have put Stamos on the cover. You're right, Zoo Animal on Wheels. Stamos would have sold units, buddy.
The original is like a textured cover. This is not. So they kind of cheaped. Yeah, they cheaped out on this. And if anyone wants to know, like, does this reissue sound better than the original? The answer is no. So you're really, you're really buying it for.
Hard to believe.
Well, I had to compare.
It looks like a Nintendo game. Was that before or after NES?
Well, before. It's a 77, I think, right?
Yes. So I mean, the thing is, like, I should show the original. It's right here.
Of course.
Yeah, I think Jason sleeps with the original under his pillow. I've seen it.
Yeah, I thought Jason had all his collection was not with him yet.
It's not.
Yeah.
Show prep. Come on, Arnaldo. This guy's trying. Come on, show prep.
Now,
it's a white label promo too.
Oh, come on now. Let's not. So I mean, we can see this reissue here. It's like glossy.
Yeah.
This original it's got that.
There's good value. Yeah. It's one of the best $15 records you can get is that Beach Boys I Love You or Love You. I think they took the eye off of it. Yeah, if you find one, $15, it's good value.
And Jason loves the Beach Boys, so when Jason's in this hole, he's going
to Mr. Beach Boy. Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah, some have said that Mike Love is his godfather. I don't know if that's true, but you know that's what's on the Hoffman form.
You can see the back cover is something that it's a record to be avoided, right? You're like, who are these bearded weirdos?
Well,
like
no wonder Dennis Wilson went and drowned. They took his picture.
No.
Like, I gotta get out of here.
Come on, man.
So here's the funny thing, right? So this is during the era of Brian's Back, and that's like a bonus song off the Good Vibrations box set. Guess what? That song from that era is not in this box set.
What?
So they mention in the book, Brian's Back, we had a campaign, blah, blah, blah. Did not put the song on here. I was like, what the hell?
Why did they do that?
It's a fail. They said it's because budget constraints. They said the first two Beach Boys box sets, that one with the Sunflower, Surf's Up, that one did not sell. And then the follow-up, the one with the Holland and Carl and the Passions did not sell. So the label was like, we're not going to give you the big budget again to do this box set, right?
Huh.
And guess what? The box set sold out.
Suck it!
Yeah.
Because they probably did a shorter run. Because
Correct.
the other ones didn't sell.
Right.
Shameful. Or shame, whatever that is.
Shame on
Put it
you!
on there.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
Shame on you. Unbelievable.
now it's this conundrum, right? Like now they have a bestseller on their
Oh,
hands.
hang on. Here we go. Beach Boys is awoken. Americana Sam. He is here. He has arrived just in time for Brian Wilson back talk. Sam is. I guess the question I have, and then maybe this is for Sam. Would you recommend buying this, Jason, if you're a Beach Boys fan?
Yes, I would, because this was always on bootlegs, the adult child sessions.
That's how they get you.
Yes.
Buy the box set.
Yeah, so they got me, but like.
Oh, wait. Next year, Record Store Day, we'll have the breakout of Adult Child.
100%.
Oh, man.
Because they realize, oh, shit. We screwed up. We should have sold more of that because of it.
Right.
Bam. We're going to hit
it. Thickens. They'll do a deluxe edition of the box set with that as the bonus disc.
Like, if they, Sam, what's missing? They did not put the Brian's Back song on here. This is pathetic. Like, come on now. Like, if you're going to talk about it, put that song in the box set. Man, what is going on here?
Where was the song? On Adult Child?
No, it was on like the Good Vibrations box set, because it was always like talked about, like rumored that song existed.
It's from that era.
Yes, like they were trying to promote the campaign that Brian's back, and then Mike Love wrote that terrible song, and I was like, what the hell? And then when I heard it on the box set, like my girlfriend at the time were like listening to it, and we're like, this song is so terrible. Like, why did they write it? Like, come on. But I was like, I mean, that's why that Mike Love should release his first solo record, which was called Mike Love, Not War. Would have been a huge hit.
Jason, is this true? Americana Sam St. John says the box set comes with a side of Beach Boys hair grease. Did you?
This is true.
Wow, confirmed. Look at that. Who needs shampoo? Look at those guys. That's a look. That's a vibe, as the youngs like to say.
I mean, if you're wondering why the Beach Boys didn't sell any records, I mean, this picture says it all. I hate to say it. Like, what's going on here?
Like, I said it before. Doesn't that look like the Eagles?
I was going to say, it looks like the band.
Hang on, I thought we already talked about the Eagles. Is this Eagles talk again?
Right. I mean, it just gets worse. Like the bonus one, you're like, what? Oh no! Like, what's going on here? Come on.
No, that was a bad LSD trip right there.
I'm just like, man, these guys are not selling records. You know why? Like, man.
Yeah, Stunty says it looks like a failed Village People cover. Probably. Tough but fair. Yeah. Yeah, Al Jardine looks trapped. You're right, Sam. He does look trapped.
He looks like he went to LA Vinyl Con and was disappointed by the prices.
Oh no! Well, that could be a look of Jason in the future if it'd be to believe. I don't know. Good stuff. All right, boys. Well, we're coming up on time. Another powerful show. I think we changed hearts and minds. Maybe some laughs. Maybe some more vitriol that we all enjoy so much. But
and we talked about music.
We listen. We hit them all. Like we left no stone unturned. We talked music. We showed records.
We showed CDs.
We showed CDs. Like seriously, what did we not cover?
Box sets.
Box sets.
I showed a dollar record.
Dollar record. I mean, guys,
jazz.
Jazz.
Right. Like I didn't show this beast, you know. So this is a crazy box set. This is.
Oh, is that the one
Are
from
you
a
in
couple
it?
years ago? Yeah, it's good. The Lighthouse. Yeah.
Right.
Are you in it yet, or what?
I'm about to get into it.
Yeah, I can't wait for that phone call.
This thing is heavy. Like this thing, you know.
Let's
Is that a new release?
What's up?
That's a new release?
No, it was like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, but it's going to be repressed. It's being repressed.
No, it got it got repressed.
Oh, it did.
Yeah. You can get it on CD too.
So there was an original. There was a shorter version when it first came out in the early 70s. It's what, 2 or 3 discs maybe.
Yes.
And if you can find it, it's affordable. I think it was a Blue Note Black Bee release maybe.
Yeah.
But then I want to say like 5 years ago that box got released with a more extended version, obviously more discs, sold out right away.
Yeah,
Actually, I had one. I flipped one. I'm gonna be honest. Made a nice little return on it. So went out of stock. Yeah, like Chris said, just came back into stock maybe a month or 2 ago, maybe a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's amazing. I can't wait till you listen to that, Rojas.
Lee Morgan for president. All right, guys. I think that's been another. Again, we hit them all. We didn't have bong, so there's no F-bomb count. I'm sorry to disappoint. I know that is many people's favorite segment. So that's probably the one thing we didn't have. So I'm going to blame Jose for that, because without bong, there's no F-bomb count. But
yeah,
thank my guests, thank the chat. Hit that like button or dislike button. It's okay. Doesn't hurt my feelings. On the way out, helps the channel. And I think we're going to do it again next week, provided YouTube doesn't shut us down for showing this Chicago box set too much. I think you can only show it a total of about 3 minutes, 47 seconds without copyright being written. So we'll see how it goes. Jason, good luck at VinylCon in LA. I'm sure you'll have a field report to report back to this week. And peace and love.
Hi,
like
everybody.
says.
That's right. Like if you see me at VinylCon, just say hello. Like you know.
Jason
drink, maybe.
Jason's autograph session, I think, is Sunday, 1 to 2 p.m. So if you can wait, if you can hold back your starstruckness until Sunday.
Right. I'll be selling CDs for $100.
He's gonna have a fanny pack.
PG++.
He's gonna be set up right next to the Rockaway guy. So shout out,
Gin Blossoms. This will be your new miserable experience.
Oh man.
Come on. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you, Sean, for the kind words. And we are out. We'll see you next week, everybody. Take care.